What's up everyone, it's Loida. Now in this video I'm going to be addressing a very common question that I get from you guys, and especially you'll be able to relate to it if you're working with buyers. And that question is, how do you deal with a buyer that doesn't want to get pre-qualified or is not pre-qualified, and all they want you to do is show them homes or send them links to homes that are in areas that they're looking for? Now this is a great question. I'm sure many of you guys at one point or another in your career have come across an individual or a couple or a family in this situation. And the way that my team and I usually address that is, let's say somebody tells me, hey Loida, I'm interested in buying a home, can you help me? The first thing that I do is set a buyer consultation. Whether it's on the phone or in person, it is in that consultation that I will be able to gather all of the information necessary for me to see if this person is really motivated and interested in buying, or if they are just kind of looking around but not really serious about, putting in an offer now if they saw a home that they liked. So one of the initial questions that I ask them when we have a buyer consultation is, are you already working with a lender? So let's say they tell me no, which I'm sure this question that I got, which was from one of you guys, is like, what do you do when they're not pre-qualified, they don't want to get pre-qualified, and you don't want to blow them away? So let's say they tell me no, we're not working with a lender. I then say, okay, well the first thing that you'll want to do is start working with a lender. That way they can pre-qualify you and you will see exactly how much your loan is going to be. And that will allow us to do a more accurate search for properties that meet your criteria. Does that make sense? Because at the end of the day, I'm definitely here to help you guys, but I would be doing a disservice to you showing you properties that perhaps are not in your price range. And once you tell them that, they're going to say, oh, okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. So let's say they continue to tell you, oh no, but right now, we just kind of want to see what's out there. We've been going to open houses. We haven't really come across a house that we're really interested. That's why we haven't really started that process. Then I'll say, okay, I completely understand. So just so I'm clear, if you guys were to see a home that you knew this is the one and you guys fell in love with it, would you at that point be ready to submit an offer? Chances are they're probably going to tell you, yeah, well, if I see the home that I fall in love with and that I like and it has everything, yeah, I want to submit an offer. Then I'll say, okay, well then it's definitely important that we at least get you connected with a lender to help you with that process. Because let's say tomorrow I go show you a home, you fall in love with it. Right now, do you know the way the market is? The market's moving. And we see that any property that's priced correctly usually sells, we see in the first week, with multiple offers. So I would hate to be in a position where I submit an offer on your behalf and we're not taken seriously because we haven't submitted all of the documents necessary in order for that agent to present to their clients. Now, I'm not sure if you knew, but many times, and pretty much every listing agent that I know, some of the documents that they require along with the offer is a proof of funds, which we can get to that later, but they also require a pre-approval letter, and many times, if you really want to stand out, they also ask for a direct underwriter approval. And I'm sure that you would hate to lose out on a home, right? Especially if you felt that that was the one. Yeah, so there's a benefit. I know it might seem like a hassle, but at the end of the day, it's gonna make everything so much smoother and allow us to not be wasting time, because I'm sure that your time is very valuable, and the sooner or the easiest that we can do this, the better, right? And at that point, let's say they still tell you, oh no, well, I don't want to get pre-qualified, then you know that they're not a serious buyer. And at that point, you can decide to just email them some properties here and there, and also let them know, you know, when you are definitely serious about getting this whole process started, I'm definitely here for you, and I will do my best to negotiate the best terms for you, which is my job. Before that, you know, I would be doing you a disservice by showing you properties, because at the end of the day, like I said, I wouldn't want to waste your time or mine if we're looking at properties that we are not really sure if it matches or meets your criteria. You know, getting pre-qualified with a lender, you're not obligated to purchase a home immediately, but at least it will give you an idea of what you qualify for. So let's say it's a little bit less than you thought, then at that point you can decide, okay, maybe I should hold off on purchasing a home, save up a little bit more, and then maybe in a few months I could go for something a little bit bigger, or what I really want. So ultimately it's a benefit for you to get pre-qualified, because at the end of the day you will be able to make the best decision for you and your family. So that's it for this one, guys. Hopefully this answers your question of what to do when you're working with a buyer that doesn't want to get pre-qualified and just wants you to show them homes. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share this video with another agent that you feel it might help them. I also want to invite you guys to check out my website, loidavelasquez.com. I have a lot of useful information in there for you, and there's also a tab that you guys can click on. It's real estate training, and you'll see Brian Casella's door knocking series on there. If you don't follow Brian, I'm gonna put a link below. He has some great information for agents, especially if you're out there door knocking, objection handlers, whatever it is. And he did create a door knocking series, which you can purchase through my website. So that's it for this one. I'll see you guys next time.